So my name is Amy Schade. I am the Senior Vice President of Lending for Trius Federal Credit Union. At Trius, we pride ourselves on providing hope to our membership. We serve all different types of members, some who have never had a financial struggle in their life, to some who might be coming in struggling because they can't pay rent. In our community, we are a community of 34,000 people, and we have a university that brings in around 6,000 additional students. We also have about 25 other additional financial institutions in our community. So the competition is high, and we know that the work that we do for our members is very important. We want to be able to provide them solutions. Maybe it's not today, but it is a solution for long-term financial success. So it's no secret that our economy is tough for a lot of members right now. As I said earlier, we use the word hope. We provide hope for our members. And we had a billboard a while back, and it had the word hope and a small flower growing through the ground. And we actually had a local pastor say, "Hey, did you guys know that there's a new church in town?" And they said, Trius. Trius is providing hope for all of their members. And, when we look at providing hope, it's hope for everybody. It's hope for people who can't get that loan, and that's where Zest comes in. Zest helps us to be able to dig deeper into helping those people. But also we look at all the technology that we can do. We've done some new construction within our lobbies, and we have great technology where we have a new machine called Max, which is the Member Automated Express. And in our drive-thrus, we now have DAX, which is our drive-thru automated express. Inside, we have the next machines where you can walk in and the machine will scan your retina or your driver's license. It'll pull up all of your information. It can do any transaction for you. It will spit your cash out to you in a cash recycler in the middle. And then in our drive-thrus, we have ATMs, which are interactive for our members and can have extended hours as well. An ATM is an interactive teller machine. With all of this technology change, we've not cut any staff. So this technology will allow us to grow without having to hire people. So we've taken all of our tellers that we had before, and they're on the ATM team. So they're actually downstairs in a call center, and they're going to pop up at any ATM location that we have. So when you are a member and you use the ATM, and you say you want to talk to somebody, our friendly staff pops up on the screen and they're able to help you. We've had so many other credit unions, vendor companies say to us, "You guys are such a small credit union, but you act like a big one." And we're always looking to be on the cutting edge. So when we talk about what we do with our banking app, the kind of lobby that we have just redesigned and the things that we're doing for our membership, AI just seemed like a no-brainer. We want to make sure that we can do things as fast and efficient as possible. We always want to make sure that we're looking to attract the younger age member as well. We know that our credit union average age member is in its upper 40s. We want to make sure that we are appealing to the younger member as well as the older member. It came down to decisioning loans faster, getting our members a faster decision, and being able to cross-sell products a lot better. I think that when we initially brought this on board, we had members who would come into our branch and they wouldn't get a loan decision sometimes even the same day. And so now, knowing that we can do live underwriting and our underwriters have better tools, we rely on the AI score, we have automated decisioning. It actually allows all of our FSOs and our other lenders to be more forward-thinking. So I think not only with the underwriting, the AI allows us to provide exceptional member service. We're able to look ahead and find other solutions before we're even done with the loan decision. It was interesting because when we started looking into the AI companies, there was a couple of them out there. We did a couple of different webinars and looked into some things, but ultimately we chose Zest for two reasons. The first reason was the relationship that we built with the sales team and additionally with the support team. The second reason was simply because it was a direct plug-in into Origins. We use Origins for our LOS, and it just was a seamless experience for us. The relationships piece was a huge piece for us, and I can't say enough good things about Emma. She's our account rep, and the onboarding process was actually really easy for us. And we have constant meetings with her. She's constantly in contact with us. If we have any questions, problems, she's always there for us. We have always been the credit union that has dug deep into the D&E paper. And where that is concerned, we actually started to have a little bit higher delinquency before we got into Zest. So Zest has allowed us to continue to dig into that paper while lowering our delinquency. So in the beginning with bringing Zest on board, our team was a little bit apprehensive about the change. We would call ourselves credit experts, specifically with FICO. We would sit down with our members and we would talk to them about the direction of their score, and we knew the score codes inside and out. So when you brought the Zest AI tool on board, and it did give us reasons for why a score was what it was, we didn't really have the education or the secret sauce, if you will, for why Zest was giving it the score that it was. And most of that was because not only is it looking at the credit report factors, but also the additional data points that are out there. So it took a little bit of time for my team to actually buy in to utilizing the Zest model. Once that has happened, we've actually had our team say to us, well, underwriting is a lot easier now. We don't have to go as in depth because we're utilizing Zest. I feel like Zest reaches out and gives different reasons for the score than what the credit report does. And I think that it makes our team think a little bit more for solutions outside of the box. The underwriters are able to provide support to our lenders and help them. It frees up a lot of their time. So our approval ratio overall is 64%. That is our total loan portfolio. 20% of those are going on auto approvals. As far as our delinquency, we were pretty high up there. 1.72 is where we were when we started Zest 14 months ago, and right now we're at 1%. So we've been able to make those loans in this tough economy and lower our delinquency. I think the thing I'm most excited about with AI and credit unions is it just levels the playing field for everyone. I'm super excited for enhanced features like chatbots, like automated personalized services, things that enhance fraud protection, things like that for our members going forward. So Lulu is an AI tool that will compile all the industry data, our data, Zest data, to help us make informed decisions much quicker than we would be able to normally. The thing I'm most excited about using Lulu for is just to have that industry knowledge just right at my fingertips. I'm excited to be able to take call report data from other credit unions and compare them to what we're doing in seconds rather than the minutes or hours that it would take for us to compile that data and compare. I also get excited about the compliance information that we'll be able to get from there, and almost just like having our own chat GPT for our own credit union. So change is hard, and change is hard for our members, and change is hard for our staff, but change is inevitable. And so, we implemented all of this new technology, and we still have people who they're not craving it. And so we have our people who sit at the door, and they're going to greet you. And if you don't want to use our technology, we will sit you down and take care of you however you want to be taken care of. I feel like AI is totally accessible for a small credit union. I think people get scared away by price tag, and I think that they don't focus on the return on investment. For us, it was just figuring that we knew we wanted to do the technology. It was figuring out a way to make the technology work. In our budget, we took a look at what our delinquency could be, what our loan growth could be, and how we could do that, and knew that we couldn't go without it. I think that credit unions as a whole should take a look at using AI as a way to grow. My advice to small credit unions or any credit union that's looking into AI is to take the leap. I think that you have to do your research and do your due diligence and make sure that you know what you're getting into. I think it's very important to talk to other credit unions that are using that. I think one of the big things for us, like I said, was making sure that it had that seamless integration with your LOS and making sure that it makes sense for your business. But again, all the time, small credit unions are going away. They're merging into big credit unions or getting wiped out by community banks, things like that. And so I just think the technology is inevitable for the future.